Hey guys, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. My computer spontaneously reset, so don't know what that's about, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. Sorry to interrupt the middle of the stream. We're still doing the giveaway, and we're still gonna finish the matches. We're still on track for that, so no worries there. Zach, you there?
Yeah, man.
Alright, well, we're back, so I'll
Letting
just
shit.
go ahead and kick off where we left off, so the viewers can at least see the end. So White Lace had just died to Scald, and then we get off the other Scald on the Jack Black that kills it, and he sends in Ragnarok. But yeah, again, sorry about that for the delay, guys. That was a technical difficulty on our part.
Mm-hmm. You do remember that we were going to swap his last two, right?
Yeah, I swapped them already.
Okay, cool.
Bubba Sparks gets the flinch. Alolan Jerry comes out, and this is pretty much the nail in the coffin. I don't know how he's choice Scarf?
Who?
Raichu?
Nah, choice specs.
How did he outspeed this Ragnarok?
I don't know.
That's crazy, dude. That's insanity. Although Scald probably would have done the job anyway.
Yeah.
But that's it. One zip, John. I mean, one zip Steven wins.
Yeah. It was nice for Steven to finally get a win here.
Well,
Kind of deserved it.
yeah, in the long run.
Good God, so just like, we're going to give you this one W.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to do the stream in 2 parts, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, it was a lot closer than we thought it would be too. We're gonna kick it off with my match versus Jalen. Now, this match really important for Jalen because Jalen's been also having a really rough season. He has 1 win, I think, and he had apparently prepped a lot for me this week. I think he said he did. He said he did it by himself, and I'm inclined to believe him because I would never disbelieve Jalen. But then Mike was talking about how someone didn't go according to plan, and he never revealed who it was. But this team is suspiciously tailored against mine. But neither here nor there. It's my team. It's pretty basic. It's the same thing I usually bring, except with the addition of Liepard and Garchomp. And instead of Hippowdon, I'm bringing my new Gigalith. So that was an interesting part there. I make some bad calls that I'm going to talk about in the match that could have just ended it in a lot different ways, but he also made some really bad calls in this match. Like, for instance, this is another example of fake out being used incorrectly.
Right.
So without further ado, we'll kick that off. You ready? His team's actually solid. Actually, I do want to talk about his team. He has the fake out monkey there. You know, your favorite Infernape, and then he's rocking the Ferrothorn, which is a great counter to a lot of my Pokemon. He's rocking. Go ahead.
I was just saying he was running a lot of slow Pokemon, so maybe the Gorgeist is there to give us some Trick Room support.
Yeah, and I also anticipated him bringing some grass because I was really water heavy last week. I had Vaporeon. I obviously have that Goliaspod, and then at the time I had also had Sharpedo, which I've dropped from my team. So I just knew he was going to bring some grass, especially Ferrothorn. So I had to bring a lot of fire. There's actually a bunch of fire on my team. And in a last-minute decision, I decided not to put Earthquake on Gigalith, which in the end did matter, but at the same time, if I had made different calls early on, it wouldn't have mattered as much. Anyway, we'll kick this one off. You ready? Jack?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
1, 2, 3, go. This is a good match, though.
But yeah, we got a lot of bulky teams this week. Jay Lynch is pretty hard to kill too. You know.
Oh yeah, really friggin' hard to kill. Tell me about it.
Foreign and all that. Yeah, some really hard to kill teams this week.
So I bring in my kitty cat, and he brings in his fake outer. I break the Sandstream off a little early. My cat's name is Luna here. He brings out... He withdraws the Infernape, which I wasn't 100% sure on, but I guess it was to get this this Intimidate off on Gigalith.
Right.
And obviously on the cat, because she can use Fake Out. And then she has like U-turn and stuff like that, obviously, or access to it. I might not be using that. I don't think I am. And the Fake Out just whiffs on this Cardi B. Sandstorm does some damage. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, basically turn of everybody not doing anything.
Yeah. So now I'm bringing out Titus, because Titus, this is an interesting version of him. He's kind of hybrid. He's more aggro, but he also has, like, I think he has Toxic on him. So I was like, he can eat whatever, which he does. He eats a Play Rough. And then he also has Hidden Power Fire on him for Ferrothorn, which is going to for sure catch him off guard. And Ferrothorn hits my Ojibwe, who is my hidden abilities Zapdos, and gets the paralysis off with Static, which was really clutch.
Good thing to know. Know your Ojibwe. Know your,
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known the name until I brought it out.
Well, I'm keeping it down in my notes.
Titus goes for the...
Ojibwe is that static bird.
He goes for the Heat Wave, which pretty much does what it's meant to do. It almost kills the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn triggers its berry, but guess what? Pretty sure I'm rocking HP. Oh, I went for the Muddy Water. See, that's a misplay on my part. Should have definitely HP fired that Ferrothorn. I just assumed the thing would kill, I guess.
Right, the Heat Wave.
Should have been sure. He set spikes. Another example of the huge impact of those entry hazards.
Yeah, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Surprised he wasn't using Ferrothorn to just Oko the Titus.
Yeah, I know, right? But he probably couldn't have in time, because here we have Titus going for the hidden power because he's paralyzed. Oh, last turn? Yeah.
Yeah, instead of spikes, power whipping the Vaporeon.
Yeah, that's a great point. He might have killed Vaporeon with that. Obviously, this is a hyper defensive and offensive Vaporeon. It's got the defensive stats with the offensive build. So I'm not sure.
Who knows?
It might have, though. Let's just say it would. So I bring out Yukimura in this case because I'm like, I want to be able to eventually get off.
Thunder Punch.
Yeah, Thunder Punch was really clutch. And I'm assuming he probably has Ice Punch on him, right? Can he learn Ice Punch?
Yes, I think.
Anyway,
if Thunder Punch that had no stab killed the Vaporeon Power Whip, definitely would have.
Well, he could be using Iron Fist.
That's not going to boost a 75 base damage move that much. You know what I mean? If it has no stab.
Times 2.
It's not times 2.
Well, against Vaporeon it is.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just saying, like, Power Whip was the same.
Oh, yeah, Power Whip probably would have done it, yeah. Anyway, Fake Out goes off, and Luna just goes down. Now, this is where he's making problems. So, obviously, he flinches, but he doesn't know that fake out. It only happens once. It happens in this next turn, but he doesn't know that fake out is a first turn only move. And he goes, yeah. So it only mattered for he only did it once, but it mattered.
It was definitely the point of the match. Especially
Yeah.
Pokemon being low HP.
Yeah, exactly. So, boom, Garchomp goes for the Disquake or the Quake combo.
Yeah. Garchomp and Zapdos are just a scary combination in general. They've always been.
Yeah, but this team that he has is like very aggro for, like you'll see later on. It's like tailored to take down Garchomp.
Huh.
Calling vengeance for the snipe, probably. You know, Mike was saying he tutored somebody. So if anybody, it would be like Mike being like, "This motherfucker got my Garchomp." Oh, PG-13. Ugh.
Yeah,
So,
I know, right? Watch your language.
Gourgeist busts off this nice Frisk. Gourgeist was a great Pokemon trade for Jalen's team too, I think. And I go for the Heat Wave because I know Discharge isn't going to do anything, especially with Rhyperior out there. And Sasori goes for the Earthquake. Again, not going to do anything to Gourgeist, really. A little, you know. But then Rhyperior survives it and does this. And that... Boom.
Man.
Hits him. He goes down in one hit from the Ice Punch. And Gourgeist busts off Trick Room. Big deal for late game right now. Especially with the Pokemon that I have left.
Yeah.
And every turn, Ojibwe is getting whittled down by the sand that I have set. Yukimura comes in. I go for the Protect to try to stall out some more Trick Room turns. I probably should have gone for Heat Wave there, though, because I was pretty sure that Aqua Jet was going to kill Rhyperior, and I probably could have killed Gourgeist with that Heat Wave, you know?
Yeah.
And then Yukimura wouldn't be at this low health. And, wow, the Sandstorm barely survives. Yukimura dies because I didn't make that call. And that Sandstorm does so much, but not enough. So he sends out Steelix. He made a last-minute call to not include Rock Slide on this Steelix, which was a bad call.
Yeah, no, that's rough, man. That is rough.
Especially with Sandforce, and it would have definitely changed the outcome here. So, he doesn't have Rock Slides on it. I just use Protect. I try to do it again just in case. I got that 50-50, you know? And I just happen to have Continental Crush. I actually had Gigalith out there earlier. I should have used Continental Crush on the Infernape instead of using Rock Slide on him and Cardi B. And then I could have got that out of the way earlier and been set up for a lot more longevity. And I think that Vaporeon would have survived too. But Continental Crush goes off on Steelix and does nearly nothing.
I took like a chink.
Steelix goes for the crunch. I was defeated at this point, and then I saw this, and I was like, no, what? And he gets the static. I'm about 6 HP. Busts the berry off. Heals. Sandstorm goes down.
Luck.
All luck. All luck. Seed Bomb survival there, too. Sandstorm goes down. Ojibwe goes for Protect to try to stall out those last 2 turns. There's 2 turns of Trick Room left. He goes for Crunch again. Does not hit Ojibwe. Crusher goes for Rock Slide to get that last little tinge off of the Gourgeist. Succeeds. Is this the turnaround that we were hoping for? The only way to describe this is destiny. Steelix goes for Crunch. Hits Ojibwe. Ojibwe goes for... Oh, no. Crusher goes for Rock Slide because Trick Room's still up. Ojibwe goes for Heat Wave. Not enough, but guess what? That was the last turn of Trick Room.
That is wild, man.
Heat
Wild.
Wave comes out, busts the turnaround, 2-zip, I win. And unfortunately, seal Jalen's fate. He is not able to make playoffs now, but he's still going to be able to make some upsets on other people for the remainder of the tournament. He might be able to ruin someone else's chances. But with that match, I win 2-0 against Jalen, and Jalen is out of the running for playoffs officially by statistics.
Alright, so definitely Zapdos for MVP of that match for sure.
Yeah, Zapdos MVP, maybe even all week for having survived, because he also got the static off onto the
Well, he still got another match to watch.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So far, of the things I've seen, Zapdos is my pick for week.
Got you. We'll have to add some viewers. We actually got a lot of people in here right now.
Yeah, Styx is even saying Zapdos for MVP so far.
So keep your votes in mind. Let us know what y'all thinking. Who y'all thinking the is of this week? We got
and
one more
just so you guys know, I'm still online, still doing the giveaway. So if you guys want that Landorus, go ahead. Go ahead and hop on GTS.
What Jay said.
Yeah, I see what Jay said.
Alright. So y'all are actually in for a treat this week. We actually have a
yeah, this match snuck under the radar. Like nobody even was really like talking about this match until it got posted.
Yeah, man. So last season, season 2, it was me versus Aris for finals. I lost really bad. So this is like our little grudge match. So I'm
your little grudge match.
Yeah. I needed revenge for the finals, so I went with a very powerful team in my opinion.
I liked your team composition this week.
You want to talk about it a little bit?
Your team? No, I'll talk about Arisa's team.
Okay. Well,
I'll go with Aris first, so you can, because I see your lead. Aris is leading his Persian, Alolan, and his Mimikyu. That's a strong lead for Fake Out Swords Dance or Fake Out Z-Splash. Not sure what he's bringing for, or Swords Dance even, you know what I mean? It's great. And then he also has 2 Guts Pokemon on his team. So he has Hariyama and he has Ursaring. And to your point earlier when we were talking about it, since both of them have Guts, he's actually using 2 orbs, Flame Orb and Toxic Orb, and that, in your opinion, was his strategy to prevent you from getting spores off on his bigger hitters, right?
Oh, that's what he told me he did it for.
Oh, that's what he told you? Yeah, so yeah, that's a great strategy on Arisa's part. And then he brings his Mega Gardevoir.
He also even had safety goggles on the Persian so that it couldn't be put to sleep either.
Oh, wow. He was ready.
Yeah,
he said he was trying to prove the point that we don't need a sleep clause.
Yeah, man, maybe.
He was like, nah, if you're scared of being put to sleep, this is what you do.
Not everyone can just have Guts Pokemon all over the place.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's his team. He's got the Diggersby and the Mega Gardevoir, which are both really, really powerful Pokemon.
We're going to call this Meat Sticks and Fairies the team.
So go ahead and talk about your team now that I've done that.
Alright, so my team, I'm leading with Savali and I'm leading with Mr. Mime.
Which Savali?
This is a Steel type Savali. I noticed that Aris has a lot of Fairy type Pokemon at his disposal, so I'm like, I need a Pokemon that can, both answer his possible Trick Room setters and, put on some offensive pressure on his Fairy types, and Savali filled the role pretty well. Mr. Mime is here to help support my team. It has access to a lot of really cool moves like Quick Guard and stuff. But there is a huge misplay turn 1 that you're about to see in a little bit. So we'll talk more about that when it happens. Darmanitan here, man. This thing is a powerhouse. Life Orb, Sheer Force. This thing hits like a truck once it gets going. And especially after Charizard, this is Charizard Y, setting up the drought to make Darmanitan's Flare Blitz even more powerful than it already is. Breaking down basically any wall, even something that resists its typing.
Wow.
And then we got Amoonguss here.
Oh, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you. Before you talk about Amoonguss, one of our viewers had something to say to you. This person says you are ugly and gross.
Noted. Anyway, so we got Amoonguss here. They're here to spread the sleep support. Really put down his Pokemon so that can attempt to come back, which really helps put a pivotal role in the game later. And then we also have Gliscor here. This thing, it has a myriad of support options it can do. It can either try to go in the offensive or just support the team in numerous ways with like Tailwind support and like just putting things to poisoned up with Toxic and all that. So definitely some cool stuff going on here. I'm ready to keep this match for you.
Yes. So ready? 1, 2, 3, go. We're off. You can lead commentate on this since it's yours.
I don't think I'm that ugly. I'm actually pretty attractive.
Hey, we don't engage the negativity.
Yeah, get out of here with your negative self.
But he did call you ugly and gross, and I mean that's somebody's opinion of you.
You know what? That's not an MVP statement, so I don't care about it.
So you're saying give Heracross MVP.
Start off, Fake Out goes off. Why does
Quick Guard not go off before that?
I thought it had the same priority as Fake Out, but
is it because of Prankster?
No, it doesn't have Prankster. So let me see. Quick Guard, Wikipedia. I guess I
thought in our playtesting it did go off.
Yeah, it has plus free priority. I guess Fake Out has the same priority.
So he just happened to be faster than you.
Yeah.
He outsped your priority.
Yeah, I just thought it had the same priority as Protect, so I thought I was good, but it just didn't work out like that. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, bad call, man. Bad call.
This puts me in a weird position, but I come back by encoring Dispersion, so it can do nothing but Fake Out, so it's forced to switch, especially the Trick Room.
Yeah, and you break off that Follow Me. That's a sick... By the way, for those of you that don't know, how does this Pokemon have Follow Me? It's a Shadow Pokemon! It's XD Gale of Darkness Pokemon! I made it for him.
Alright. Yep, you did.
I was just proud of it. It's a rare Pokemon, alright?
He was like, I want my credit.
So, yeah.
We got out here with two really big beaters, and I'm like, well, alright, let's waste his Trick Room turns real quick. Protect, just wall up for a minute.
Gotta get them walls up.
He called the double protect. He was like, alright, fine, I'm gonna boost. I'm a Swords Dance. Who cares?
That was a great call on his part, too.
Parasaur is even stronger now, even after a parting shot.
Yeah, and he's taking that poison each turn, which is a big deal, actually.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna Spore this rabbit, because we don't feel like dealing with it. And then, he goes ahead and finally deals with the Amoonguss. It didn't matter how bulky it was not living after that Sword Stance. No way.
Yeah. Even with the parting shot.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll go for a Sword Stance on my own then. Why not?
Yeah. And that was really clutch because he didn't target your Valvarez, and now the dimensions turn to normal.
Yep. And now, Trick Room is over. Now it's our turn to go on the offensive. So we got Y powering up here.
Quah!
And we're gonna go for dreaded heat wave EQ combo. Y'all got this quake, I got heat quake.
Boom! There it is, Heatquake, making its debut. Gray Slap goes down, accomplishing nothing, unfortunately, because of the spore.
Ursaring is definitely scary boy, but now we got our scary boys out here. So now he's like under pressure.
For real.
He is under for sure. So
Hariyama comes out.
I was like, he's gonna fake out one of these, so I'm just gonna go for the heat quake again and just try to get some damage out here.
Yeah, Heatquake was a good call. Because you wanted to break that disguise as soon as possible, obviously.
And it even did a good bit to Hariyama, too.
A significant amount, because of your Swords Dance. Trick Room goes back up, though. Now he's back on the offensive.
Ultimate goes for the protect. I was expecting, like, you know, some damage to hit the Charizard because I knew how scared he was of it. But so the Rock Slide is barely do much at all to Valvatorez, and then Valvatorez.
Dude, did he missed you or did you protect?
Nah, he missed me. He used Will-O-Wisp, and my Gliscor was already poisoned.
No, I meant the Rock Slide.
Oh, no, I protected it.
Oh, okay. And maybe he was anticipating a switch on your part.
Maybe, but I was like, I'm not trying to take this Hariyama. So I was like, why not?
Yeah, that Rock Slide definitely would have put Charizard Y down. And now he goes for something that... Oh, what's happening? He's doing a thing! He's doing a thing! What? What? Wait a second. The screen just turned out! What's happening? For those of you that don't know, we cannot show signature Z moves on stream because Nintendo will flag our videos. So you get to see that little intro. Hopefully they don't flag us for that, but it doesn't even show the name, so I'm not thinking they will. Boom. Anyway, so he goes first. His Mimikyu's Z move on your Valtorvarez, right?
Valvatorez.
And you were going for Heatquake again.
I went for Overheat, but the Overheat missed. I overheat that Gardevoir, and he actually misclicked. He meant the Mega Evolve, but he didn't do it. And
I bet you he hit back, because that happens to a lot of players. Yeah. They'll like do their move and then they'll hit back and forget to click a Mega Evolve again.
But yeah, like if that Overheat hit base Gardevoir, match would have been over right from there.
He goes for Protect, anticipating such a thing, and he also knows that that's Steel Silvally. Silvally avoids the Will-O-Wisp. Multi-attack gets protected, but Heat Wave comes back out, and pretty sure that's enough for that little Mimikyu, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good job. Mimikyu goes down. Sunlight fades.
But now we got Persian back. So now we're both down to almost our last Pokemon, just about. So I was like, I'm gonna protect here. I'm expecting him to hit it hard with Gardevoir. But he fakes out the Silvally anyway. So
because he knows it's Steel.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's the Twisted Dimensions.
So now the Dimensions turn. And now I'm gonna try and just kill this Gardevoir to death. But he sees that coming, so he's like, well, screw it. I'm gonna just start making your stuff weaker than mine.
Yeah. And he can't leave, so because he's got no more Pokemon. He perfectly protects that multi-attack.
And the Overheat. So I was just like, well, you know what? Let's get him out of here real quick. Bring in the Danky Kang.
And that's the nail in the proverbial coffin.
And then he parting shots the newly brought in Darmanitan.
Obviously, he was going for the Char Y, but yeah. Or whoever came in, it didn't matter for him, probably.
Yeah. And so I'm like, alright, well, let's bring back Charizard then. You wanted sun, you got more sun, baby.
Baby. That didn't sound good coming from you. Don't say that again. Yeah, they do need to chill.
You know, weaken the Charizard here, and we're going to go for straight up offensive. We're like, screw hitting one of them. We're just going to try and hit whatever we can.
Donkey Kong!
Flare Blitz boosted by the sun.
Life Orb and Sheer Force.
And stun boosted. It's hitting like a truck.
And stab. Like, that, I don't know what stands up to that. Maybe a Mudsdale that just got hit by a bunch of seeds.
Not to mention 140 base attack. And overheat for the kill.
Boom. You know what? Great match. If I had to pick an MVP, honestly, I don't think I could except for Valvatorez.
Valvatorez was a good call, but honestly, Charizard was really what helped me bring me back from the depths. That heat wave support just really helped a lot.
Yeah, it spread a lot of damage, but I don't know that it was very match defining, you know? Let's ask the audience. What do you guys think was MVP that match? Gliscor says Jay. I'm inclined to agree with him, actually. Valvatorez did more for you in the long run.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Gliscor really set the pace with that Heat Quake combo.
Alright, can you type the list into...
Alright, so, yeah, let's do it.
Type the list. We're going to vote for the MVP now, guys. While we do that...
Stop, Jay, stop! Alright, so... I'm trying to think of what was the other one.
Get this giveaway. You guys know you want this, Landorus. I've given away quite a few, actually.
We got a couple people talking about Charizard up here. So
alright, so I mean we're two for Gliscor, you're for Charizard. Philip didn't definitively say that he voted for Charizard, he just said it was pressure, but the other guy definitely is pro Charizard. So I'll say 2. If Philip says Char Y, then you know that's 3 for Char Y for sure.
Right.
And he would take the place of Gliscor, who was assumably the MVP before that.
And then we also got Ian Zapdos up here. So Ian Zapdos.
Oh yeah, well, type him into the chat there. Are you on the stream? No, here, yeah. I'll do it. Number 1 was who?
I don't even remember in that match.
Phil voted for Char Y. Josh's match. I don't think we had one, did we?
Not really. I think really like the for Mike's it was Coffergigas. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Coffergigas.
Chris's Mudsdale.
Oh no, wasn't that Heracross?
Oh yeah, freaking Heracross. Okay. I guess Phil's Comfey and Steven's Raichu.
Did Steven's Raichu win that one?
We didn't. We never actually.
Oh yeah, we never voted for it. Yeah, because we cut out there. Yeah, Raichu probably was, and then 5 was my Zapdos, and then yours was Char Y. That's the vote right there, guys. So Coffergigas, Heracross, Comfey, Raichu, Zapdos, Char Y. I'm putting my vote in for the week, and I know it's my Pokemon, but I think that Zapdos turning the match around for me makes it, like, from certain death. I mean, certain death. None of my Pokemon were taking out that dude except for Zapdos. So I got a vote for Zapdos for actually defining that match. You can go ahead and vote whoever.
I'm voting for Charwai. Charwai, you know, really set the pace for that game. Really turned it around for me.
All right. Well, we got 1 for Charwai, 2 for Zapdos, 1 for Heracross.
All right, Joker, Maximus. What do you guys think?
Maximus thinks Zapdos. That's 3 for Zapdos.
We got anything else? Any more people voting here?
I think the last person who's really voting is Kid Sticks. Yeah, win from a law. Yeah, it did define the win. That's the reason I'm going for it. You know what I mean? Like normally I wouldn't vote for my own Pokemon unless it really changed them. Like it really changed the whole match. Waiting on a couple more votes before we finalize the MVP for the week, and that's a